Hi guys, welcome to L.A.M.P Tarot Readings, where Tarot reads you. This is my first video this year, and we're looking at what do you need to release and let go of in order to move forward. So it can be a relationship, it can be a job, a career, a mindset, limiting beliefs, basically anything under the roof that is holding you back, that is a heavy burden that you're carrying into 2021. What do you need to release so that you can move forward? More information will be in my description box below. So that's what we're looking at for this reading. And I have 3 piles for you guys today. You can either choose based on the crystals or based on the 3 cards. This is going to be pile 1. Okay, apologize is pile 1. Allow love is pile 2. And explore is pile 3. So pick which pile resonates with you, which pile you were first drawn to. Take a deep breath and allow yourself to settle down, calm yourself, and see which pile you're drawn to. Don't attach any negative beliefs or connotation to any of these cards. Just choose the pile that you are most drawn to. And you can either go by the cards like I mentioned, or you can go by the crystals if that helps you to select. So this is a black obsidian, this is black kyanite, and desert rose crystal. Alright, I'm just gonna give you a minute of silence right now so that you can look at the cards up close and decide which pile you're going to choose. And once you've chosen the card or the crystal, please go to the timestamp provided in my description box below, and it will bring you straight to your reading. So I'll see those who have chosen pile 1 in a minute. Hi guys, this is the reading for all of you who have chosen pile 1, just the Snowflake Obsidian and the Apologize card, which is part of the reading. So we'll start with this card first. We're looking at what do you need to release and let go of in 2021 in order to move forward. So the Apologize card is basically clearly showing that this person is feeling regretful. He's regretting, he or she, meaning you. You are regretting not having a closure. Okay, if it's a relationship, it's not having a proper closure. It can be friendship, it can be a family member, or it can be like misunderstandings in your workplace. So either ways, either you need to apologize or you are expecting an apology. So because it's a general reading, so it can go both ways. Either it's you who needs to apologize, which I feel is for most of you who have chosen this pile, or it can be for some of you that you are expecting someone to apologize to you in order to get a closure in a situation. Okay, it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be career, it can be friendship, it can be family, it can be any situation. It can even be to yourself. There is some form of self-harm. You were not very self-loving. You were not very self-nurturing, and you didn't care for yourself as much. And therefore, you need to apologize to yourself through, talking to yourself. You can either just apologize to yourself for the lack of care that you've shown to yourself because you're putting other people first, and let your body know that if it's your body that you were not taking care of, let your body know that you're sorry that you were not, feeding and nourishing your body the way it should feel nourished. Or if it's, mentally, you were very, very judgmental, very self-critical to yourself, then you need to apologize to yourself for being so self-critical. Sometimes we are very hard on ourselves. We let other people, we give more leeway, and we are more caring and nurturing when it comes to other people, but we fail to realize that we ourselves need our own love. We deserve our own love and our own care, and that's extremely important as well. So for most of you guys who were drawn to this pile, I feel that you guys are very hard on yourselves, and you hold yourself up to very high expectations, and therefore you need to apologize to yourself for being so hard on yourselves, okay? And not putting all the weight on yourself. Maybe even it's a relationship, okay? Even if it didn't turn out the way it's supposed to be, and it ended in a very sour note, if you feel like you need to apologize, then don't stop yourself. Go ahead and do it. And if you feel like somebody needs to apologize to you, we can't force anyone to apologize to ourselves. So we need to heal the part that requires this closure through this apologizing that you're not receiving right now. Or for most of you, I feel you need to be apologizing to yourself for being so hard on yourself, for having such high expectations on yourself, for being so self-critical. And yeah, so that's the first card that we have. You can see this angel, right? He's wounded, the body posture is so closed. Okay, he's feeling a lot of regret. Okay, and he's extremely upset. So let's look at the other cards. I know I usually start off with the tarot cards, but I'm starting off with the oracle cards this time. So I'm going to look at your next card that we have is Success. By the way, all the names of my decks will be in my description box below if you're interested as well. So your next card here is number 12, which adds up to a 3, which is Success. Success that's true belongs to me. Success with honor, integrity. So for some of you, or I feel like the majority of you who feel like you need to apologize, but you're afraid to apologize because you don't think it's going to be, you don't think it's going to end well. You don't think you're going to, find the closure or the union or the solution to whatever you need to apologize for. You feel like by apologizing, it's not going to end well, and you feel like there's no point to doing that. And so you are holding yourself back from apologizing because you feel like it's not going to be successful, right? It's not going to end well. But this card is reinforcing you, because reinforcing and telling you that, what you feed yourself through your thoughts and your beliefs is what's going to manifest. So you need to change your mindset to one that is in a success, one that believes, okay, and knows that whatever you dream of, whatever you want to happen will happen, and it's going to happen. It will be successful, and your attachment to the result is what's stopping you from doing what you need to do. So what you need to let go of, your attachment to the end result. Okay, most of you guys need to know that something that you're going to invest your time and energy on is going to be successful in order to invest your time and energy on. This card is saying that you shouldn't be focusing on the end result. Focus on the journey, one step at a time, and know that whatever you want in your life, okay, if it's not a relationship, okay, if it's a career, if it's a job opportunity, it can be anything. It's your mindset that needs to be changed, okay? Your mindset of being attached to the end result instead of appreciating the journey. So if you focus on what you want instead of focusing on what is going to be the end result, you will achieve success. And this is like a short, mantra. You can say like a spell. Words are spells, right? So that's why it's called spelling. So if you say these 2 lines, and you can write it down if you want to, it says, success that's true belongs to me. Don't doubt it. Success with honor and integrity. So if you're doing something that's honorable, that no one is, you're not hurting anybody. You are doing it out of integrity. It's not something that you're manipulating or abusing anybody else's power. If it's in the right path and it's something that will lead you somewhere and it's somewhere you want to go, the card is saying, go for it. Don't stop yourself because you're afraid of the result. You're afraid of how it's going to turn out. Let go and release your attachments to the result and go forward. So it's basically saying that. And if it's linked to this card, then it's telling you not to be afraid of how your apology is going to go. Just do it. And it will turn out the way it's supposed to be, and it will be successful. Alright, 2 and 3 also adds up to, 2 and 1 adds up to 3 as well. So whatever creative, successful venture that you want to do, go ahead and do it. It will be successful. I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but yes. Let's look at the next card. It is 35. This is a Lenormand card. So that's why you see playing card symbols as well as a picture. So this is an anchor, right? It's an anchor, and this anchor in the game of hope. If you play the Lenormand cards using these cards and you play the game of hope, this is the end card, which means like if you land on this card, that means you won the game already. Okay, so this is meaning, and also because it's an anchor, it's reinforcing the fact that you're going to be successful, because when you land on this card, it means that the game is over and you have won. So again, reinforcing success. It's also telling me that this card, because it's an anchor, it's all about stability, security, putting in the effort and anchoring, grounding yourself, not just dreaming about something, not just having thoughts in your head, playing about how you can apologize, but taking the action, consistent effort, consistent action towards your dreams, towards your goals. You will achieve success. All right. And to ground this vision, this dream of yours, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, whether it's a job, whether it's your mindset. Okay. You need to have this success mindset, and you need to ground it. You need to be able to feel secure, knowing that your efforts will not go in vain, instead of hoping for the result and then investing. This card is telling you to just take the risk, put in the effort, anchor yourself, ground yourself. You will see the fruits to your labor. You can see the leaves growing from the plant, right? So yeah, and also if you look at the playing cards, this is the 9 of Swords. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, it's the 9 of Swords. So it's about letting go of your limiting beliefs in the Rider-Waite-Smith card, right? Letting go of everything that is tying you and weighing you down. Knowing that whatever you dream of achieving, you will achieve with effort. Okay, with grounding and putting in the effort. So let's look at your next card that we have. So we have shaky foundation, unsteady, lacking support, impractical. So yeah, this card is again reinforcing the fact that you need to put in the effort. Okay, you need to ground yourself. You need to make sure you have a stable foundation, not just have this dream of yours that is just a dream, but you need to ground it into reality. You need to have a proper foundation. You need to, build the foundation, work one step at a time. Okay, and it starts from grounding instead of just focusing on the idea, the dream. You need to make this dream into a reality by building it from scratch. So yeah, and if you feel like you lack the support, okay, you feel like you are you're all by yourself, it's asking you to reflect and ponder on why you feel the way you feel, and the support that you need to ask for it. Okay, do you need to apologize to somebody? Do you need to reach out? You need to put in the effort. You need to do that. All right, instead of just staying stuck and taking impractical means by having just these illusions and dreams in your clouds, but not, grounding it on earth. So it's asking you, like, if something you want to build it's not impossible. It is possible. You just need to put in the effort to make that dream come true. So it's reinforcing this card again, right? Without the anchor, there is going to be a shaky foundation. So with anchoring, with grounding, then you have a proper foundation. Then whatever this merry-go-round or this carousel represents to you will manifest. It will be successful. Okay? And you have to release and apologize to yourself for not putting in the effort, for not taking action. It's time to take action, not to sit back and wait for things to fall into place. All right. So let's look at your next card. So we have self-sufficiency. Yes. So I'm going to read to you what it says. It says, the ultimate self-sufficiency is relying on God. If you're not religious or whatever, spiritual, this God is not a person up on a throne judging you. It can just mean your higher self, okay? Something beyond you, okay? It doesn't mean hiding in a cave and saying, I don't need people. Instead, it's saying, God is my source and I am willing to receive all the help, love, and support that wants to come. Again, this card is reinforcing that you are going to be successful, all right? But you need to reach out. You need to take action. You need to welcome support by asking for it. If you need support, if you need help, reach out to people. Don't just hide in your cave and expect things to happen. And also trust and believe that you are enough. You are worthy of your dreams, because I feel like many of you who have chosen this path, you don't feel good enough. Okay, you don't feel as if you are worthy of whatever is it you want to manifest, whatever is it that you truly want, and so you just hide and you give up. And again, the word support is reinforced here again as well, right? Asking for support, asking for help, reaching out, knowing that you are supported, okay? Knowing that you are guided, knowing that whatever you dream of is within reach. You just need to believe. All right? So you need to let go of any limiting beliefs that you are feeding yourself, that is telling you that you are not good enough, that you do not have what it takes to be successful, so that you can move forward and take action instead of just having all these in your dreams, but making it into a reality. Okay? Let's look at your next card, which is a tarot card, and this is from it's from the Light Seers Tarot, I guess. I will name the deck either ways, but this is a tarot card. This is a Judgment card in reverse. So upright, it is somebody who is authentic and true, has released themselves, set themselves free to be true to themselves. They are, you can see how her spirit is freeing. It is dancing, it's happy, it's able to manifest and stay true to itself, and is able to see things clearly. However, the Judgment in reverse, this card is again reinforcing, the word itself, judgment, right? It's reinforcing the fact that you guys are very hard on yourself. You have very self-critical and a lot of self-doubts. Your self-doubts is what is preventing you from having this success mindset, from preventing you from feeling self-sufficient, good enough to work and manifest your dreams into reality, whether it's a relationship, whether it's a career, whether it's a job, okay, whatever it is. All right. So in reverse, it's like you guys are wearing a mask. You guys are not true to yourselves. You are just doing what it needs to get, what you need to get by each day, but you feel trapped. You don't feel free because it's in reverse, right? You're hiding yourself. You are hiding your potential. Okay, you're not allowing yourself to fully express yourself to its full potential because of your self-limiting beliefs, your self-doubts on yourself, and you're very, very critical on yourself. Those of you who have chosen this pile. So you need to apologize to yourself for being so hard on yourself. And also, if you feel like that's someone or somebody in your life that is hurting, and you should go and apologize, even if it's not your fault. When it comes to relationships, it's never about who's right or who is wrong, right? It's just apologizing for the situation, okay, for words that have been exchanged that have caused hurt. And yeah, apologizing to yourself as well for not feeling good enough, for stopping yourself from expressing your true fullest potential because you feel like you won't be successful. Okay, so yeah, let's look at your tarot cards now. These are from the Marseilles tarot. So let's look at your first card. We have the Ace of Pentacles. All right, so the Ace of Pentacles is having your eyes and your mind, your body, your soul set in one thing that you want to truly manifest and accomplish. Okay, it's because coins is all about this physical realm. Okay, the physical realm, anything to do with your physical body, or your, anything to do with finances, anything to do with your dreams that you want to manifest. Okay, that you have your eyes set on the prize, right? You want to manifest something. This card is reinforcing the fact that you should go ahead. Whatever is it that you are stopping yourself from doing because you are afraid that you won't be good enough, you won't be successful. Okay, if you work hard towards it, if you build a stable foundation, you put in the effort that is required, you will be successful. Okay, it's asking you to take the leap of faith and invest in whatever it is that you're afraid of investing. Okay, the next card that we have, yes, is the Empress. It's number 3 again. 3 has come out a few times because you see 12 adds up to 3. This number also has a 3 here, right? And also 3 here, Empress as well. By the way, this is a 7. So 7 is all about introspection, going inwards and seeing and re-evaluating, reassessing where you're putting in your effort and whether or not you are putting in effort to reap whatever you are sowing. So again, this Empress is a creative energy. She's sitting down. She doesn't look very happy, does she? Look at her face. Her eyes is set on something else. She's looking at something else, which we will look at in the third card. So she's holding on to her shield and her I forgot what this is called, but yeah, she's holding on to it, and she feels very anxious. She looks like she's anxious and she's worried about something. Her eyes is focused on something. So let's look at what is she focused on. She's focused on the 10 of Pentacles. Yes, this card is reinforcing this card, the success card, because you are so focused. This is reinforcing the card that I mentioned again, success, right? So you are so focused on the abundance, the result, the end result, that you are not putting in the effort to build a foundation. Okay, again, it's reinforcing the foundation. So you need to change your focus on the end result, on what you're going to reap at the end of the day, whether it's going to be a fruitful outcome, and change your focus to the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, build, invest, create, because Empress is all about creativity. Use your energy to create, to invest, to give birth to something new into this earthly realm. Manifest it, and it will be successful. You don't have to worry about the 10 of Pentacles, because you see, her eyes is so focused here that this Ace of Coin that is being presented, she's not seeing it. She's not working on it because, yeah, success. So these two cards, it's just reinforced, right? Not to be, because the 10 of Pentacles is all about success. It's all about abundance. Okay, it's all about whatever that you're putting in the effort, you're reaping what you're sowing, basically. So not to worry too much about that you don't put in the effort that is required in order to come to this card. So yeah, that sums up your entire reading. Let me just move the cards so that you can look at the cards overview. Okay. So yeah, again, I shall just reinforce the fact that what you need to let go of and release is basically your self-doubts, your self-limiting beliefs, and you being so critical in yourself that you are not able to, achieve this 10 of Pentacles. You are afraid of not being successful, and therefore you don't apologize. You're afraid you won't be successful, and therefore you don't build a foundation. You just have this dream up in the clouds without a shaky foundation. You need a foundation. You need to anchor this. Okay, the anchor card. All right, stability, security. Okay, if this is a career reading for you guys, if it's a career that you're afraid of, a job that you're afraid of investing and putting in your time and effort because you don't feel like you're going to achieve material abundance, the card is saying that you will. You just need to shift your focus and attention to putting in the effort, and you will see the results. If it's a relationship, you need to apologize to somebody, to work, come to terms, talk about it, know that you're good enough. Okay, even with a job, know that you're good enough, you're sufficient. Okay, you are loved, you are supported. All right, ask for help if you need, open and communicate. Show your true self, don't hide behind masks. Okay, and don't judge yourself so harshly. Okay, so that is the end of the reading, and thank you so much for stopping by, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my future readings. If this reading was beneficial for you guys, please give this video a thumbs up, and you can click on the notification bell so that you are notified every time I post a new video. So see you guys, bye. Hi guys, welcome to your reading. This is for everyone who have chosen pile 2, which is Allow Love, and the black Kyanite crystal. Okay, Kyanite, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So I'm just going to put the crystal aside. This card is part of your reading as well. So we're looking at what do you need to release and let go of in 2021 in order to move forward. So for you guys, it is allowing love back into your life. I feel like you guys have been wounded and hurt. Like, that's how we all grow and heal and change and transform in relationships, and that's how we don't make the same mistakes. If we have not gone through pain and hurt, we don't know where we have gone wrong and what we need to learn. So it's always a blessing in disguise. But for those of you who have chosen this pile, it's as if because things didn't go the way you wanted them to go in a previous relationship or in the current relationship that you are, if you're separated from the person that you're with also, because you have been hurt, whether you're still together, whether you're separated, or whether the relationship has ended, or whatever the situation in regards to love is, it has caused you to close up and wall up so people can't get close to you because you have been hurt by love, and so you are afraid of love. And yeah, so it's affecting not just romantic relationships, but every relationship, that's family, friendship. Okay, the way you view love has changed, or needs healing because of the pain that it has caused you. Okay, so that's what you need to release. You need to release your attachments and woundings in regards to love, so that you can allow love back into your life, and you can manifest the love that you truly deserve and you truly desire, that is within reach. But you need to do the healing and the shadow work in regards to your relationships. Okay, so let's look at the next card that we have. The next card that we have is healing. I'm looking at the oracle cards first and then the tarot cards. So here it says healing 29, number 11. So this is all about healing It's also 11 is also about intuition, right? So intuitively you know that you need to do healing, okay? And this is just a mantra, like a spell. Words are spells. So when you say something over and over again, you reinforce it and it becomes an affirmation, right? So here it says, candle flame, burn this hour, bring me your healing power. So it helps if you guys can light up a candle or a lamp like that, right? And just sit with it every night. Sit with it for a while, because fire is healing spiritually. That's why when we do anything in regards to spirituality, we always light candles and or lamps for that purpose, because it's healing. So that's one thing that you guys can do to heal. Just sit with a candle, look at it dance, in darkness. We all have shadows, we all have light. And so what you need to let go and release is all your woundings need to go through this healing, so that you don't carry this burden and this baggage into your next relationships, or in the relationship you are already currently in. It doesn't affect you. You're not going to act out because you're triggered, because you haven't healed these wounds. So you will be more aware from where you're acting from in relationships, so that problems can be resolved and solutions can be formed more maturely. Instead of being reactive, you'll be more receptive and open to the lessons and what is teaching you. So drinking water as well. This just reminds me of water. Drinking a lot of water, because it helps with emotions, healing emotions, cleansing. Doing a shower meditation. Just showering itself is meditative. You always feel better after a shower, because it's cleansing, it's healing. So spending time during showering, it's also very healing. Spending time in nature, in water, with the ocean, the sea, it's also very healing for you guys. All right. And so you need to release wounds and traumas in regards to love. Even in our romantic relationships or in our friendships, it always boils down to our first relationship that we have is with our parents. So if that's, we didn't have a proper foundation, then it affects other relationships. So it's very important to see and be aware of that relationship and what needs to work on, so that we are more conscious and aware of our other relationships, which will be reflections of that, so that we don't act from a place of lack of need. All right, but more conscious and aware. So the next card that we have is 34, and it's the fish card. So the fish card in the Lenormand is all about finances, okay, all about being abundant. It can also mean happiness. Happy is a luck, because you're abundant, But for this pile, because it's fish, I feel like those of you who are drawn to this pile, you guys are either, you have a lot of water placements in your chart, okay, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or the person you were with also has a lot of water placements. But either ways, it's because of those water placements, you guys are very sensitive, all right, and very empathetic by nature, but that also means that you can get hurt very easily. So and just because I see 3 fishes, okay, if there was a third party situation, if that's the reason why you guys don't feel very self-loving to yourself, you're not self-loving to yourself, okay, you feel like you're not good enough, because the person that you were with left you, or something went wrong in that regards. You feel like you're not, you gave so much, but you were hurt in the end. So that's just something I'm getting as well when I see the 3 fishes. Okay, and the 3 fishes can also mean body, mind, spirit, or any of the 3, right? Sky, water, and earth, right? And so these need healing. Your body, mind, spirit need healing, all right? And your relationship with love, okay, you need to change it to from a lack to an abundant mindset, because fish is all about this abundance. That's why people keep fishes in their hall, right? And they say that if it faces north, if I'm not wrong, I can't remember the direction right now, but if you put a fish tank in a specific direction in a hall, right, it will bring in a lot of abundant wealth. Financially, you will do well because water is flowing, right? It is bringing in wealth. It will come in, and yeah, you will do well financially. So if it's to do with career, all right, your relationship with career, your mindset with career, then that needs healing, so that you don't have this lack mentality. But I feel for most of you who are drawn to this pile, it's to do with relationships. It's to do with romantic relationships, to be specific. All right, and your relationship that needs healing. Okay, and a change of mindset and your attitude towards it. So, and also 4 + 3 is 7. It's to do with introspection, going inwards, right? Reflecting and taking the time to heal, to reflect, so that we don't repeat patterns that have been happening, and we can move forward from there. The next card that we have, yeah, it's beautiful. See, 70 miracles. It reinforces 7 again, because there's 7 here as well. And this miracle, healing, again, reinforcing the healing card. Answered prayers, remission. So this card is telling me, like I mentioned earlier, whatever you desire in terms of a romantic partner relationship, it is within reach. It will happen. You will feel emotionally fulfilled, physically fulfilled, mentally fulfilled. You will achieve an intimate relationship, a partner that you have always wanted. But you need to stay open to love. You cannot close up in love. Sometimes whenever we get hurt, the natural thing people do is to close up. But sometimes the more we get hurt, the more we need to stay open to love, so that we can learn from the lessons that is teaching us. Staying open to love is not the same as allowing yourself to be abused, manipulated, and bullied. All right. Staying open to love is knowing that vulnerability, honesty, openness is the foundation of every relationship. Just because someone has hurt you, all right, the natural thing people do is they tend to be less open, less vulnerable, because they are afraid of getting hurt again. But when you are afraid of getting hurt again, you close up, then miracles cannot happen. You won't not, even if somebody who is truly loving comes your way, you won't be open to them. You'll be close to them because of what has happened in the past. So you need to let go of, whatever happened in the past in terms of relationships, so that it doesn't repeat itself, so that you don't close up and you don't miss an opportunity that comes your way, because a miracle will come your way. Your prayers will be answered. Healing will happen. And when you have healed is when this miracle will manifest. So stay open to love. Don't close your heart. All right. And something amazing and beautiful is coming your way. Okay. So let's look at the next card. Wow. It's love. So I don't plan my cards, by the way. I shuffle and they just happen to, link. They match up. And this card is love. There's only one card in the deck with this. So again, I feel like love is the highlight in your reading. Your fears, insecurities to do with love is what you need to release and let go. All right. And let's read what the card says. It says, it's not about finding love. You are love itself. Help me, Lord, to send so much compassion and caring to the inner child that I always remember I myself am love. Yes. So on a deeper level, you need to be love to attract love. Love is not about something that you find. It's not about something. It's not out there. It is within you. When you heal, right? When you heal your wounds that prevent you from being this love that you are, this light that you are. When you become this energy, this love, You become this joy in the way you move, in the way you talk, in the way you speak, when after you have done your healing, when when you get back to your true self, you find that our object of love, which is the external projection, the person that comes to us, is not the person, it's just a person that's triggering, that's the catalyst that is showing us our own quality to love other people, to love. It's just a catalyst to show us our own capacity for love, because we are love. So the card is reminding you that you are love. You need to believe and work on yourself until you truly, you're not just saying you are love, but you truly know that you are love. And that's when partners and relationships that you attract will be somebody who also knows that they are love. They won't be dependent on you. They won't drain you. It will be a give and take that is mutual, right? It won't be codependent, okay? It will be an equal relationship, okay? So, and yeah, even if you don't believe in God and whatever, this is just your higher self, okay? This higher spirit. It can be angels or whatever you believe in, okay? Know that you need to give this compassion and this love that you give other people to yourself as well, so that you feel, you need to fill your own cup before you can fill other people's cups. So it's very important to take care of yourself and to work on your self-love and self-care, so that the partners that we attract will reflect that back to us, okay? So let's look at your next card that we have. So the next card that we have is a tarot card from the Light Seers Tarot. This is the Three of Cups. So here you can see the Triskel. I think I'm pronouncing it correctly, Triskel. But it's basically this symbol that you see here, okay? It can mean body, mind, spirit. It can mean earth, sky, water, okay? It's this trinity, this spiritual knot here. It's all about, and here you can see three people. There's this true connection. That is this friendship, this love. And cups is all about emotions, feelings, right? And this whole reading is all about, there's a lot of water energy, cups energy, because it's healing, it's love. So it's reinforcing the fact that for you to have true connections, true intimacy, you need to stay open to love. You need to allow love. So that is not superficial. The connections that you have is deep, it's precious, you can become close to other people. Don't be afraid of getting close to people because you've been hurt in previous relationships, alright? It is all about celebration, coming together, this sisterhood, this brotherhood, this friendship, because the foundation of love is friendship. There needs to be friendship, right? So working on this friendship is important as well. So let's look at your tarot cards for further guidance. I'm just going to move the cards down first so that I can lay the tarot cards. So the first card that we have is the Five of Swords. Swords is all about this mental energy, okay, the mental realm, your thoughts, what you're thinking. So here it's a 5. 5 is in action because it's an odd number. It's a active number. It's not passive. So it's all about taking the action, all right, to for change, letting go of limiting beliefs, letting go of this knot, freeing yourself from this knot that is causing you to stay stuck, and that's done through healing. So yeah, so this is all about, this is a wall, right? You have a barrier here. Nobody can penetrate through this because it's locked. It's asking you to unlock this. Okay, unlock your limiting beliefs, your thoughts in regards to love. If you feel like you're undeserving, or you feel like even if you feel like you're deserving, but you just always get hurt, instead of blaming yourself or blaming other people, it's asking you to change your mindset and see what you've learned and grown from it. Okay, heal from it, and so that you don't have a wall up and nobody can penetrate. So you need to release this. Okay, and the next card that we have, That's the Devil card. Okay, so it's a 15 card. So you have 5 here, you have also 5 here, and 10, 15. So, and 15 adds up to 6 as well, right? And 6 is the Lover's card in the tarot, which reinforces love. So here, the Devil card is all about conditioning, okay, brainwashing, codependency. You can see two people being tied up, okay, and what is controlling them? Their fears, their insecurities, they are dependent on each other. They depend on each other because they feel like they need to be attached to each other. If not, that person will run free. They wouldn't be with them. So this is because of trauma and pain. You feel like you need to tie people down in order to be with them, or in order for them to stay with you. But then love is freedom. With this leash, nobody can truly love. You feel trapped. You will be there for all the wrong reasons. So what you need to let go of is your codependency, your attachments when it comes to relationships. So I feel like those of you who chosen this pile, you guys get easily attached to your partners. So you need to heal this wound, okay? Why are you emotionally attached to people? You know, it's one thing to be emotionally attached and unaware. Another thing to be emotionally attached and aware, knowing that, you know, this is happening, so that you don't let it control you, so you don't act out of your fears and insecurities, okay? Because the devil, this represents your shadows, okay, your unhealed trauma. That is what's bringing these two people and causing them to be tied to one another, and causing them to basically beat each other because of slack, not because of their free will. And the free will to choose to be with somebody doesn't have a leash. That's more empowering. So that's what you need to release and heal. All right. And your last card is the 10 of Swords. So if you look at your reading, this is 15, this is 5, and this is 10. So these two cards, this card and this card, adds up to the devil, which is the center, the focus, right? So here, the shape itself, it looks like it's so loud, it's so noisy. And like I mentioned, the swords are all about thoughts. So there's a lot of mental blockage, mental thoughts that is not serving you, that is causing this cross. Again, reinforcing the cross here. This cross, right? Which you need to open, you need to release, so that the knots can be free, okay? So their thoughts don't control you, and they don't influence the way you view and see love, so that you can allow love back into your life, so that you can attract this miracle that is coming your way, so that you can have true intimate connections after you've done your healing, right? So that you don't prevent yourself from the love that you desire because of all these limiting thoughts. That is just your fears, okay? That is preventing you from allowing love back into your life. So, yeah. So that sums up your entire reading. This is an entirely love-based reading. So even if you were not in a relationship, or even if separation didn't happen, or you're just single for a long time, this reading is just saying that you need to allow love back into yourself. Okay, your attachments and your viewpoints on love is not serving you. So you need to look at why you feel the way you feel about love and change it. Okay, for the most of you, it feels like there's a separation that happened in the relationship, and you need to look at why there was this codependency. You need to work and change the way you interact and work with the partner. And if there was a separation in this person, if you already were with somebody and recently got separated, there will be a miracle. I feel like those people who chose this pile, you will get back together. Okay, because it's just saying that when you heal this wound, when you heal this codependency, when you heal your relationship with love, and also, of course, your partner's a reflection of you. So when both of you do the work, the healing work, all right, there will be a miracle that will come, okay, that will show you, and find your way out of this. For some of you, okay, where the relationship didn't work, it might mean that somebody better will come along, Okay, a miracle will happen. Either ways, whether it's a new person that will come along or whether it's a reunion that's going to happen, it is going to be for the best. It will be somebody who will be someone you desire and you deserve, but you need to do your healing. That's what you need to let go of. You need to let go of this baggage that you're carrying, this attachments, this codependency, this limiting thoughts and beliefs on how love should be, what you should do, and all of that, and heal the wounds so that you can love from a true space, because you are loved, because your cup is already filled, not because you need something from someone. So it's not a parasitic relationship. It will be a healthy relationship. All right. So that's the reading for you guys. So, and for those of you who are already attached, already in a relationship, this is just reinforcing what you need to work on again. So it can go anyways because it's a general reading. So either ways, the main message is the same. All right. Your relationship in regards to love, the way you view it needs to change. You need to break your barriers, okay, that you have, the walls that you have, and allow love in. All right. So that is your message for this reading. I hope it's beneficial and useful for you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys in my future reading. All the best in 2021. And please do give this video a thumbs up if it was useful for you guys. And don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. So take care and bye. Hi guys, welcome to your reading. This is for all of you who have chosen pile 3 with the Desert Rose or the Explore card. So I'm going to put the rose aside. First. This card is part of your reading as well. So if you have chosen this pile, we're looking at what you need to release and let go of in 2021 this year so that you can move forward. While I was shuffling for this pile, I felt a lot of heavy energy. It feels like those of you who have chosen this pile have gone through a very big loss in some way. Either whether you were let down or backstabbed or hurt by someone or something, okay? And this card is basically saying, it's asking you to explore other avenues, other different ways of doing something instead of having this fixed idea or this fixed way of doing this thing. For some of you, it is about exploring different options when it comes to a relationship. Okay, maybe a relationship didn't go away you would like it to go, so it's asking you to explore and reflect, you know, instead of being stuck on a specific point of view in regards to the relationship or the person you were with or you're no longer with. All right, explore different avenues instead of just focusing on one way of doing something or just focusing on this specific person. Either ways, it's asking you to widen your horizon and explore. And you can see he's crossing a bridge, right? He's by himself. He looks a bit sad because of what he has to leave behind, but there is hope forward, right? Something to look forward. Because when you are exploring, you don't know what is it you will come across. So there is hope behind whatever has happened. It's asking you not to, you know, be so down and so affected by what's happened that you fail to see what's in front of you as you're exploring. So it's a hopeful card. So let's look at the next card that we have. The next card that we have is Grace. Grace, blessing, come to me to set me free. So this is like a spell, a mantra, or an affirmation. However you look at it, is basically to reaffirm you that whatever has happened that you had to walk away from, okay, it happened because it wants you to widen your horizon. It wants you to explore different options, different points of view, different perspectives, okay? And it wants to set you free through this exploration. Okay, and it's a blessing in disguise. Although right now it might not seem like it, but when we learn from our lessons every time, we realize that there's always a blessing that happened because of whatever we've gone through. It's always, something that happens for the best for us. And this is grace. So it's that your angels or your spirit, your guiding spirits, all right, your soul family is protecting you, is with you. And if they've taken something away from you, it's for the benefit of you. It's for the best. And you will realize as you move forward. Okay? And the next card that we have is the 5 of Hearts, but this is a Lenormand card. So this card is called the Tree. And tree here symbolizes health, symbolizes, life, because tree is all about growth, life, right? And it's again reinforcing the fact that through this exploration, when you explore, when you move away from staying stuck in a specific situation, you will see the blessing in it. You will learn and you will grow, just like how the tree grows from the roots, right? From the foundation, you will grow. Okay, and it will be very healthy for you to be around nature, because this is trees again. So it's telling me that spending time with nature by yourself, taking time out, okay, will be healthy for you. It will help you to heal and it will help you to reflect. All right, because this is a period of change, because 5 is about change as well. And in the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith 5 of Cups is about this, you feeling a sense of loss, right? But there's 2 cups standing up and 3 cups have fallen. And this person looks like they're very upset. Okay, they are going through this period of grief because 3 cups have fallen, but they don't realize the 2 cups are still standing. But here, because it's a Lenormand, they're focusing on the trees here. Again, reinforcing health, fertility, growth, life. Okay, if you're feeling so down and dead because of whatever's happened, you will feel alive. You will feel alive. You will feel back to yourself. You will feel rejuvenated once you spend time with nature, spend time exploring. You come to see the grace and blessings that this period is providing you with. All right. The next card that we have is the 42, which adds up to 6, and it's here: going off grid, unplugging, disappearing for a while. Reinforces explore again. Reinforces these trees again with spending time with nature. Alright, so blessings will come to you when you unplug. Basically, limit social media. Okay, spend less time on your phone, waiting for calls, waiting for messages. Spend less time with social media, cut off from technology for a while, retrieve. This reminds me of the Hermit card, right? Going inward, spending time by yourself, with yourself, in nature. Okay, exploring by yourself, so that whatever comes to you is coming through you, not from other people, not from their advisors, not from their voices, but it's what's coming to you through your own intuition, so that you can hear yourself clearly. And that requires you to unplug and disappear from society for a while. Okay, so that's this card. So let's look at the next card that we have. Next card that we have is gratitude. Find just one thing that you feel grateful for right now and let that gratitude pour through your body. It's a healing balm, like the warmth of the sun. So because you guys have gone through some pain, some trauma, some loss, it's very difficult. It's very easy to look at what you're lacking, what you don't have. So to shift your vibration to a positive one, so that you are aware of what you're exploring, aware of what's ahead of you, you can practice gratitude. Either you can have a gratitude journal where you write down 5 things you're grateful for. You can start your day with it and end your day with it. Or you can just, feel grateful for one thing. Every time you feel a certain way, always look for that one thing that you have right now. that we tend to take for granted because we are so focused on that one thing that we don't have. So practicing gratitude is very important. It changes how we feel. It brings us back into this positive space. It brings us into the present moment so that we can be present in what we are doing right now and not be so lost in the past. So gratitude will help you in releasing and letting go and shifting your mindset and focus from one of what you don't have to what is present in front of you and what you have. Okay, so that's this card. Gratitude. So let's look at the next card that we have. Just going to shift it up first. So next card is a tarot card, and we are looking at the Ten of Swords. It's a Light Seer's Tarot. In this deck, when it was first published, the image for this card wasn't this. It was a woman who had scars and wounds behind her back. But it was changed for reasons you can find out if you're interested. But either way, the Ten of Swords is all about, in the traditional Rider-Waite myth, you can see 10 swords being stabbed on a person's back, right? It's like this rebirth, this phoenix that happens right after so much pain and so much trauma, being backstabbed by people, or going through so much pain that you can't take it anymore, that you can't go down anymore. The only way forward is going up, right? Is standing up and taking the first step. So she's looking forward to what's ahead that she wouldn't have seen if she was just stay stuck in the past. So these two cards are quite similar. They are both moving forward, right? You can see this Explore card and this Ten of Swords. Okay, they're both moving forward. It's reinforcing this exploration that needs to happen. Is why this situation has happened, is for you to explore different opportunities, different perspectives, different things, ways of doing things, all right? And yeah, so let's look at our tarot cards. We're looking at the Marseilles Tarot. All my decks will be linked in my description box below if you're interested. So the first card that we have is... Wait, sorry. I missed a card. Okay, so the first card that we have is the Ten of Pentacles. So here you can see that even though they're Nine of Pentacles. You can see this is a square, this is a square, in the middle is one. This is the focus in the card, right? You can see the vines, this floral that is enveloping the middle pentacle. So I feel like you guys have put in so much effort and invested so much time in something that probably didn't go the way you expected it to go. And so you're still attached to it, alright? But you need to let it go so that you can explore and reflect and learn the lessons that this experience has brought you. Okay? The next card that we have is the Six of Cups. So here you can see 3 cups here, 3 cups here. It's very balanced. Your cards are very balanced. You can see here as well, it's quite balanced as well with the middle card here. There's 2 even rows here. So it's like a pathway, right, that you need to explore. Like this path, it's just like, looks like a path that you need to walk through in the middle, which reinforces the Explore card. I'm just going to shift it down so I can put the tarot cards. So, like I was saying, so here, the Six of Cups traditionally is all about, this, having this childhood reminiscence, this relationship with people, give and take, equal give and take with people, childhood fond memories, having people around you, because Six of Cups is all about emotions and feelings, right, and relationships. So here, the focus here is telling you, and if you look at the cups carefully, it looks like they are all closed. So because you need to explore and you need to take time off by yourself, right, the people around you, you need to release them for the time being. Maybe they are not a good influence to you, or maybe even though you have people around you, you're not truly open to them, or you don't feel understood by them. Or it can be the other way around. It can be you're so comfortable with these people that you are so dependent on them for emotional support that is not allowing you to reflect and ponder and, explore and go on this journey within and in nature, so that you can find your own perspective, your own way, instead of following other people's paths, other people's ways, and letting them influence your decisions and your point of view. That's why you need to go off the grid. You need to disappear from the people around you. Okay? For some of you, I feel that they're not a very good, they're not offering you true, accurate advice. It is very limited, and it's not for them to, it's not, I'm not blaming them. It's just that, everybody's doing the best from their own perspective, their own consciousness, right? So that's why you need to cut away from people for a while and explore and unplug. Okay? And there's a reason why the cups are closed here. So there is this the water is not flowing, it's cut off, and you need to take time off from people, from relationships, to explore and see what is it that you truly desire, what is it you truly want, and heal. Okay, and your last card that we have is the Five of Pentacles. Again, you can see from these two cards, the middle pentacle is the focus, but you can see the change here. From a smaller pentacle, it's become bigger here. It's become clearer here. So I feel like when you have done the exploration, when you have gone through this journey, what you truly focus and investing your energy and time in will become a lot more clearer. Sorry, the lights went off, but I'm just going to continue because it's going to end anyway. So it'll become more clearer to you. You will not be just blindly investing time and energy in something that is not serving you, but it will be more rewarding. Okay, because I'm not reading it like the Rider-Waite Smith. This is Marseilles tarot, so the way I read will be different. Alright, so, and again, it's a 5 here on the previous card, the 5, the 3 is a 5, and here's a 5 as well. So 5 is all about change. So you need a change in your situation, change in your environment. For most of you, it's environment, okay, so that you can reflect and ponder on what has happened and let go and release what no longer is serving you, alright, away from people, so that you can come to this understanding on what is it you want to invest your time and energy in. You have a more clearer mindset, clearer perspective. It'll be more clearer to you. But either ways, know that you are guided, you're protected, because in your cards, you always have the pentacles surrounded by other pentacles. It's like it's being protected. So whatever journey that you're going through, you have guardian angels, or if you have your soul family, you have spirit guides that are with you, that are helping you. That the situation is not just for you to go through pain and trauma and to be upset, but it's here to teach you something, a very, very important lesson. Okay, to trust your own intuition, to explore on your own, so that whatever you choose, whoever you choose, whatever job, whatever person, all of it will come from a right space. Not because you have to, not because you must, but because you can choose, and you can choose clearly, consciously, with awareness. So for you guys, what you need to release right now, what you need to let go is people around you. You need to let go of them. Some of you need to literally cut them off. For some of you, you just need to take time off from these people so that you can go inwards and do the exploration that you need to explore, and know that you are being blessed. There's grace, blessings. It's happening for the right reasons. Okay, stay grateful for this time that you have for yourself, by yourself. And everything will happen and you will clearly know what you need to focus on. It will be much more clearer. The pentacle will grow in size from so small to something bigger in future. Okay, so that sums up your entire reading. I hope this reading was beneficial and useful for you guys. If it has been, please give this video a thumbs up, and also don't forget to click on the notification bell so that you're notified every time I post a new video. I look forward to seeing you guys in my future readings. Thank you, take care, and all the best in 2021. Bye!